Hello everybody, Gan360. I just made a recording of this, but I realized the TV was on by accident, so I had to get rid of the old file. Don't drag your dirty feet in here, I just cleaned this trash. Basically, I'm just going through the characters, finding all the fun things, the other characters that I've run through in the past, seeing how they're doing. Since I didn't say before this, I'm missing a little bit of text with other characters. I was able to get here through the duck earlier. You remember the duck from over there. I talked with Napstablook, and he told me all about... It sounds like only fire lives here now. So you helped us get all free. I guess I really acted like a dummy to you. Napstablook was asking about what your name is, because apparently when the flash of light from everything getting freed, he didn't know, so... Oh no, letters in my hand are joining together. Oh no, I'm going to forget your name. Oh no, I'm going to try and cry more tears in my hand. Oh no, the tears are forming a big pile. Oh no, your name's getting really long. It's Frisk, buddy, it's Frisk. Frisk, darling, can you help me with something? What kind of merchandise do you think humans would want to buy? I've thought of a few ideas so far. Buttons with my face, stickers with my face, CDs with my face, posters with my face, t-shirts with my face, underwear with my face, and a plush dolls of Toriel. But you know, with my face instead of hers. So what do you think? A yes or no prompt was not provided. Fabulous! I completely agree. When you talked to him before, he talks about forming a band with his troupe. He's going to have Napstablook as his sound mixer and Shiren as his backup singer. It's a snail. You wonder if Toriel has seen it. Snail, snail, so you've reached the end of your extensive journey. Snail, snail, what a long trip. Remember to stretch your muscles. Using its money, the snail bought a hat. The housing market will probably crash now. But you know, home is where the heart is. And you can't race the snails anymore, sadly. Talk to him. He was going to tell us a story about Fluffy Buns. Okay. I remember it clearly now. It was the monthly address at the castle, and the queen was giving her part on current events. After finishing her update, she moved to pass the microphone to the king. However, she didn't realize the microphone was still in her hands when she said, "Your turn, Fluffy Buns." The audience burst into laughter. Realizing what she had said, she started laughing too. After a few moments, the king held up his arms. The crowd grew silent. He leaned towards the microphone, expression stern. Dear citizens, thank you for coming here today. I, King Fluffy Buns, and the rest is history. Sansgore goat. Goat? Actually, that reminds me, Toriel once wore a flower pattern moo-moo. Folks kept saying nice moo-moo to her, but she kept thinking they were calling her a cow, so she never wore it again. What was the question again? Oh right, Asgore. He's a really interesting type of monster, strongest type of all. We call them boss monsters. When they have an offspring, the soul power of the parents flows through the child, causing the child to grow as their parents age. But Asgore doesn't have a child, so he's been stuck the same age and probably will forever. Huh? What if the child is a human? What? Nah, that wouldn't work. So if Asgore is your father, he'll definitely outlive you. Oh yeah, of course. Toriel was queen and Asgore was the king. It was tragic when she left, since everyone knew she was really the brains behind the throne. But it was also just a teensy bit relieving, you know? Those two were really insufferable together. Nuzzling noses, being all cute and cuddly in public, embarrassing their children. They were so sweet it made me sick. Thank goodness those days are over. Undyne, she's really come a long way since she was a little urchin. I used to be a hero myself back in the old days. Gerson, the Hammer of Justice. When she was younger, Undyne would follow me around to watch me beat up bad guys. Sometimes she'd even try to help. Though most of the time the folks she attacked weren't bad guys. It'd be either the mailman or something like that. Anywho, I appreciated it. Thanks, Gramps. I just love the atmosphere of the game. Hopefully I'm coming through alright. I had to fix that thing with my microphone again. It keeps sounding like it's either too loud or too short, or... Let me see if I can fix it for a second. Better? Hopefully you can hear me, too. If not, I will talk like this the entire time. Yada, yada, yada. Well, oh, wait a minute. There's someone who can't leave, I don't think. Hey, Temmies! Whoa, Tem here, good news. Tem here news. Very good. Whoa, Tem here news. Very good. Yay, Tem's can go free. A pleasant development, no? Bob. Hi, I'm Bob. Whoa, if Tem's can go to the surface, can see lots of cute Hunan. Everyone go free, but Tem. Tem not leave. Tem watch egg. Tem will be happily family. Poor Tem. Hives! She's waiting for someone to let her out. Aww. Mushroom dance. Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean? The eyes. It symbolizes my unbridled happiness. The government told me they are willing to transplant me outside. Why didn't you smile at my dance? It almost feels a little rude. Welcome to Tem Shop. Hello. Hoi! I'm Temmie. Temmie almost so good, and Val will become easy. But if you use almost Val, will be challenging. But Tem has a solution. Tem will offer a scholarship. If you lose lots of Vals, Tem will lower the price. Tough battle and feel frustrated can buy Tem armor. But Tem armor is so good, promise you're going to buy it. And still a 6,000. Bye! I do love Tem Village. I'm filled with the Temmie Nation. I love the Temmies. Anything up here? Mushrooms. This game has some of the best music. If you haven't found the soundtracks, I'd recommend either downloading them online or just even going to YouTube and listening to them. I mean, there have been even so many great remixes. Yes, I can still go dark in here. But it does it a lot more slowly. Alone. I think I'm gonna be close to Hotland soon, so when I get to Hotland, I will save for now, and then I'll continue next video. You again? I don't care about going free. Do you think humans could appreciate the details of classic puzzles? Yes, we can. Again, sorry if there's any background from the outside. It's really nice outside right now. Welcome to Hotland. You know, I gotta say, this gives me a huge vibe of Earthbound. Just that huge sign there. If you've ever played Earthbound, and I'm not going to spoil anything, there's one point in the game where you reach a place and it starts reading thoughts on the wall. Your thoughts on the wall. But that just reminds me of it, because it kind of was like a Hotland kind of area. Hey, there it is! Yeah, if you pour all the water out, a small tree will form. Okay, I'll be able to live a nice drink on the surface. Yep, I'm going to save here. Seems that's strange laboratory. You fill with determination. For now, this is Gan360. Signing off. Ciao.